What's going on, everybody? This is the blockchain backer bringing you the latest cryptocurrency news and analysis. And today we have a green day over here in the cryptocurrency market. We had a green day yesterday, another green day today. I've got the Bitcoin price chart pulled up in front of us. Got a couple of things to talk about here in the market today. One of the interesting things that we can see is on the right side of the screen, we've got it kind of sorted from, who's performing the best of the day on this list that I kind of always have over here. And we can see that Bitcoin and Ethereum are actually at the bottom of the list, and that the rest of the cryptocurrency market is actually having a better day than those two assets combined. I know we've been looking at this chart a lot over the last 2 weeks, which is the Bitcoin plus the Ethereum dominance combined, to see that in 2017 we had a similar sized move right in here, and then it stalled out at this exact same price level. And well, if that were to break down again, that would indicate a reduction in the dominance of Bitcoin and the dominance of Ethereum, and the rest of the altcoin market having its glorious time. So are we seeing the start of that? Way too early to tell, but that's kind of the thing that we're looking for. We're looking for the rest of the market to outperform Bitcoin and Ethereum. And that's something that we are noticing happening today. And as we're now getting ready to head into the holiday time period, this is going to be my last video before Christmas. As we get ready to head into 2022, I'm really excited for what 2022 has to offer. I think it's going to be the most exciting time of crypto. And for those who weren't around in 2017 to see what it's like when the rest of the market gets its chance to go, it really is truly an astonishing time. It's like what happened in 2017 is like what we saw happen with Dogecoin earlier this year, but it happens like all over the place on coins you would never expect that it would happen on. That's how it played out in 2017 at the very end. And that's the thing that I have my fingers crossed for. That's what I'm looking for. And that's what, the dominance here for Bitcoin and Ethereum is telling me. And so in this video, I'm not going to go too in depth on a lot of things. You guys know it if you've been watching all week. This is really kind of just like my, hey, I'm getting ready to go on vacation type video. But that we're seeing something that, we had kind of have beaten like a dead horse, right? Talking about Ethereum and Bitcoin, and well, we could see the whole market is starting to do something. And is this just the early stage of that? And so we won't spend too much time talking about Bitcoin and Ethereum today, but I think the thing to take notice is that if we sort this list by best performer to worst performer, the two at the bottom are Bitcoin and Ethereum. And that's the thing that we've been talking about for a couple of weeks. As the Bitcoin market cap has hit a 4.236 extension and the Ethereum market cap has hit the 4.236 extension, many assets are still lagging way behind. And in 2017, we saw a big rotation happen out of Bitcoin and out of Ethereum heading into the altcoin market, and that we've had this similar thing going on here. So I think the incredible thing to note on the charts that's happening today is really that. And while we're waiting for a breakdown to happen, as this thing is sitting down here on support at this point. One big breakdown, and there we go. Let's go altcoins. But I think a thing a lot of people would like to talk about, of course, is what happened with XRP yesterday. Is that XRP was actually one of the better performers yesterday. It was up 8 to 10% yesterday when the day closed out. And yesterday was a big day because it was the 1 year anniversary of when Brad Garlinghouse announced that the SEC was going to be suing Ripple. And today is actually the official 1 year anniversary from the SEC suing Ripple and claiming that XRP itself is a security, in which huge friend of the XRP army, John Deaton, has been presenting the case to show that XRP itself is not a security. But for those who remember that time period last year, well, on December 21st, the price fell like 10%, and then the day the SEC filed a lawsuit, the price just kept falling, and then it just kept falling and falling and falling. And well, we're getting the opposite of that this year. And I think that's nice to see that we had a green day yesterday, 8 to 10%, the opposite of what we had last year, negative 10%. And well, today, right now, we're pretty much flat, up a little bit. In yesterday's video, I kind of outlined what I saw going on in here, and that I, was looking for us to get up above this price level, but I'm just not convinced yet that we're ready to break out. I think there is still further consolidation in here, but it looks like Wyckoff accumulation to me, which for the bigger picture perspective, that's optimistic for me to see that. I'm happy, but I think we still have a waiting game. But nothing changes for me for XRP. I still sit here waiting for it to catch up to the rest of the market. In 2017, it was into Bitcoin's retrace after Bitcoin had already popped. That XRP surged up to $3.80, $3.30. It was when the rest of the altcoin markets completely surged. I'm right there in that camp. So I know a lot of people think, oh man, negative Nancy over here, blockchain backer, about Bitcoin topping and stuff, but it's not, man. It's not. Look to 2017 and what happened with this altcoin market once Bitcoin did top. It was really thrilling for the altcoin market. So it makes me excited. This market does play catch up, and that's what I'm sitting here rooting and cheering for. So just a little bit of a waiting game. But man, from a time perspective, if that Bitcoin price has topped, man, it's not too far away. It's not too far that we see this guy, Bitcoin, and this guy, Ethereum, share the wealth with XRP to give it its chance, like it did multiple times in 2017 and 2018, where XRP caught all the way up to Ethereum, which in that circumstance right now would be a nearly 1,000% rise for XRP, which gets us up into those price levels up in there. So a lot of times when I see that stuff, I'm like, all right, man, we're just spreading hopium. But these are the things that I truly believe, and these are the things that I'm excited for. And it's why I'm not like a fudster about Bitcoin. It's just legitimate charting, man. Bitcoin and Ethereum's market caps have hit 4.236 extensions. Historically, we see when that happens that the market gets spread out and that the liquidity drains into other aspects of the market. That's the thing I'm looking for. We've seen XRP catch up to Ethereum multiple times in the last bull run. We've yet to have it happen this bull run. We're officially a year into this lawsuit. All indications point to that this thing will not drag out for another year, but that we're coming to the conclusion of it in the earlier part of 2022. And so for that, I'm excited. And so while I'll keep this video relatively brief, I wanted to touch base with you and reaffirm that I am still super excited for 2022, even though 2021 has been just like a super mixed bag, right? The top 50 from back in February, 90% of them have done nothing. But when we look at these charts and we look at how this market has operated previously, it's that when that Bitcoin top comes in, that Ethereum and Bitcoin dominance breaks down, it's the rest of it's that 90% that gets its chance to rise and shine. And I'm really excited for that heading into the new year, heading into the holiday time period. Man, if it happens on Christmas break, that'd be awesome. But, I keep my expectations, that we're going into 2022. These are the things we're looking for in the earlier part of 2022. And that I am very optimistic for what the future has for us in the early part of 2022, especially for XRP holders. Nobody has had to endure the same things that XRP holders have had to endure. And the people who have held through all of it strong, holding on to faith, takes a lot of strength. Takes a lot of tenacity, a lot of perseverance and endurance to be able to go through something like this. And I'm right there with you because I'm doing it with you too, and it hasn't been easy. And so as we head into the Christmas break, I do want to wish you all a Merry Christmas. I do know not everybody celebrates Christmas, but we do in my household. I'll wish you a Merry Christmas. I won't be posting videos during the Christmas break. I'll be back on Tuesday of next week. But you better believe I'll be sitting there staring at charts every day like I always do. But I have to take a little bit of a step back to get ready to rampage into 2022. Been making videos on here since 2019. We're not stopping. We're plowing away into 2022. And it's ride or die, taking this thing to the end with XRP. But I want to wish you all a Merry Christmas. I rarely go on any type of live streams, but I am going to go to On the Chain tonight. John Deaton's going to be on there. I'll get to ask a question. Hey, you know what? If you have a question you want to ask John Deaton, type it in the comments of this video. I will happily, find a question that, a lot of people want to know the answer to, and I'll be happy to ask that question on that live stream. If you have a question about what's going on with Ripple and with the SEC and XRP, type it in the comment of this video. Whatever seems to be the general consensus of what people want to know, I'll be happy to ask that question because I get to ask one question. But that'll be kind of the kickoff for me heading off into the Christmas break. So again, Merry Christmas to everybody. God bless you. I hope that you have an opportunity to spend time with your family. I've mentioned this multiple times. I made a really, really big mistake last year, and I spent way too much time engulfed in cryptocurrency, engulfed in charts during the holiday time period. And before I knew it, it was gone and had passed me by. And if there's any advice I can give to you, it's man, just take a step back for just a moment. We will rampage into 2022. We'll come out swinging. We'll be entrenched in crypto and in charts. But we don't get these types of moments very often, and I'm going to take it. I'm going to seize the moment and spend this time with my family. So Merry Christmas. I'll catch you guys next Tuesday. I won't run through this whole thing today, but of course you could check out bcbacker.com. It's a course that I put together, a bunch of videos in there. It's very similar to my YouTube channel where I go through a bunch of charting and everything and teach you how to set up your own charts. You can check that out on bcbacker.com. Follow me over here on Twitter throughout the break at BC Backer, so I won't just disappear from the universe during that time. I'm certain I'll be over here on Twitter. So follow me on here at BC Backer. But otherwise, Merry Christmas. Thank you so much for watching. If you could, please like this video and give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you could be notified when I create new content and when I go live. As always, this is not investment advice and I am not a financial advisor. But if you ever need a pick-me-up or a little bit of reassurance, just remember that the blockchain backers got your back. Have a good one.